Commander Zerk's claws dug into the arms of his chair as the holographic display flickered to life, revealing a new feed. It was supposed to be a standard scan, yet something on screen made him pause. 3 Sarahan cubs, volatile, razor-clawed creatures known for their blood-fueled instincts, were burrowing into the work jacket of a human engineer, Sienna Brooks, a recent recruit aboard the deep space research vessel Helios. "Commander, you'll want to see this." His second officer Jalith stammered, his reptilian pupils dilating in shock. "Security feed, Corridor 13, Section B. This shouldn't be possible." Zerk's pulse spiked. Sarahan cubs, offspring of one of the galaxy's most territorial species, were never docile, especially not around humans. Yet on the feed, they cuddled into Sienna's jacket, like domestic pets. "How long has she been near them?" he barked already, rising from his seat. 5 minutes, sir," Jalith replied. "She's repairing life support, but they've settled there, like they've known her for cycles." Zerk's talons tapped against the deck as he paced. Sarahan cubs, once startled, could trigger a frenzy strong enough to shred steel. But these ones looked peaceful, their tails twitching in rhythm. He pulled the live feed to his wrist pad. Sienna stood at her station, jacket bulging slightly as the cubs shifted. Underneath, a faint scraping sound betrayed their claws as they burrowed deeper. Zerk hissed. "Get behavioral specialist Kayla. Ready containment." "Sir, we can't," Jalith said quickly. "They're not aggressive. They're resting." Zerk froze. That was impossible. Sarahan cubs never slept near outsiders. "Bring this specialist now." Meanwhile, Sienna worked in silence, unaware of the stir she'd caused. The weight in her jacket pressed warmly against her back, oddly soothing. She adjusted it gently as a tiny chirp escaped from within. "Almost done," she murmured, tightening a bolt. The cubs' tiny eyes were half closed, their breathing deep and synchronized. They were asleep. Kayla arrived moments later, sensors whirring as she studied the scene. "We can't remove them," she said softly. "If we disturb their rest, we'll provoke a panic. Their parents will sense it. They could die from the shock." "The human's in danger," Zerk growled. "We can't just let her stand there." Kayla's expression darkened. "I've encountered this before, rarely. Some humans emit subtle calming pheromones that pacify predators, but not Sarahan cubs. They're wired against that kind of influence." Zerk's eyes narrowed. "So what are they responding to?" "Not her chemistry," Kayla replied slowly. "It's behavioral. Look, their REM cycles are matching her breathing pattern. They trust her." Sienna, oblivious, climbed a ladder, her movements slow and deliberate. The cubs shifted slightly beneath her coat, but remained asleep. Then the corridor doors crashed open. 3 massive Sarahan warriors stormed in, their armored forms blocking the light. Their leader, Commander Threx, snarled, "Where are my cubs?" His growl shook the metal walls. Zerk stepped forward. "Commander Threx, stay calm. The cubs are unharmed. They're with a human." Threx's eyes blazed. "With a human? You allowed my offspring near prey? That's against every code we live by." "I've monitored them," Zerk replied, steadily. "They're not threatened. They've nested under her protection." "Nest?" Threx spat the word. "You're telling me my cubs have chosen an alien as their guardian?" Kayla rechecked her readings. She's not emitting fear, anger, or dominance. She's calm, and they're mirroring her. This reaction defies everything we know. Sienna finally turned, tools clinking on her belt. She blinked at the towering warriors. "Oh, hey. Life support's fixed. Just needs recalibration." She absent-mindedly patted her jacket, feeling the small forms beneath. "Stop," Threx roared, stepping closer. No one leaves until we understand. Before he could finish, the cub stirred. The largest, Callie, wriggled free, turning toward its father. It hissed softly, tail flicking. "You don't belong here," it whispered. Sienna froze. "Wait, what?" The other two, Trixes and Luna, crawled out, chirping as they circled her feet before. Leaping into her arms, they clung to her. Content. Zerk exchanged a stunned glance with Kayla. "They've bonded," he murmured. "Bonded?" Threx echoed, disbelief rough in his tone.
How?
Sienna, unsure what to do, began to hum, a soft, wordless tune her grandmother once sang to soothe frightened children. The melody drifted through the corridor, low and steady. The cub's eyes fluttered closed. Kayla's scanners pulsed. That frequency. It's the same pattern Sarahan mothers used to calm their young. Realization hit Zerk like a pulse blast. This human isn't just keeping them calm. She's their emotional tether. Sienna smiled down at the cubs. "Guess they're staying with me then." And they did. The cubs never left her side, shadowing her through every corridor of the Helios, loyal and at peace. Even predators, it seemed, recognized the warmth of a steady heart. If a predator cub curled under your jacket, would you dare to move? Tell me below.